Hey. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Let's
I'm good. I'm
see. Oh
good.
gosh, no, you can't see this at all. Okay. Oh, sorry, friends. I don't know.
Hey team, we are just getting set up. Thank you for
We're just
joining.
not gonna be able to see my head because then
That's so
it
funny.
does cut off it does cut off.
Hey Francis. Hey guys. Hey gals. Hey team. Just give us a moment. We're trying to do the best that we can within our homes so that you can see us for some of it at least, as the
I
story
just don't
goes.
think you're gonna see my
Um,
head.
that's okay. It'll just be this like beautiful floating body.
Yeah,
We'll make the best of it.
I tried. I forgot that once it switched over, it does that, right?
Yeah, once you split the
Like
screen,
it's small,
everything
it makes it
changes. Hey
smaller.
guys. Yeah. Yeah, I've had to
Hi
relocate my entire home
everyone.
essentially.
Yeah.
It's good to see you guys. Just a heads up, everyone, we've got our playlists up on Spotify. Whitney shared it from her account. I shared it from mine. It's going to link you over to my Spotify. I'm going to play it really quietly in the background, so you're not going to be able to hear it. So you're welcome to play it at home, or you can listen to anything else that you want, or you can move without music. It's totally up to you. So I'll let you guys set that up, and then we'll just get going in less than a minute or so. Thanks for coming. Yay. Hey, Kenya. So good to see all of you. And by see, I mean see your names. Hopefully, you're smiling as well.
I'm trying to play my playlist here.
Yeah, for sure. And for class today, just two blocks if you have them, or homemade blocks and your mat. And if you're already here and you're ready, you can press play on the playlist. The first song is very chill and grounding. So at any point, you can press play to just start to get organized. And we'll get going in 1 minute.
Cool. It used to for everyone, I don't know if you're able to, if they've figured out, but when I've done a live last time, I could keep my music playing, but now when I just switched it over, it wouldn't let me.
Oh, on your phone.
Yeah, like I just played it and then I went opened up Instagram and now it wouldn't let me. So I'm trying to play your playlist in my AirPods now, but
Hey, Kenya. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Technology is definitely not my
yeah, my music.
Okay. All right. I gonna rock and roll. Do you want to keep playing with it? What?
Yeah, do you think everyone's here now?
Yeah, I think so. Looks good.
Okay. Okay.
All right. All right, team. Welcome to our slow flow class. Whit and I are super excited to be teaching together. So this is something that we really love to do. And as you guys know, it's a donation-based class. There's links in our bios if you're able to donate. Don't worry about it if you are not. There's lots of information also on our pages about what we are raising money for. So you can take a look at that after class as well. In the meantime, if you haven't press play on your playlist and make your way over to your mat. And Whit, I'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
So if you are on your mat,
And
just oh, go ahead.
I'm just going to also say that for you, those of you that just are joining in right now, I tried to move my mat so that we can maybe see me better. For some reason, on Instagram it does. So you can on Instagram it doesn't. The little camera is just different when I do it. On the other end, there's backlight. So that was some feedback that we got last time. So I tried to switch around. I just don't have as much room on this small area that I'm in teaching. So, but for now, we're just going to keep it this way, and you're just not going to see my head. I'm only see half my body, and I apologize. But you'll also see Erica too, so she'll be doing it as well if you need that. Cool. Okay, Erica, take it away.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so follow along, guys. We got you. Between the two of us and our cues, you'll be great. So putting on some tunes if you want to put on some tunes. And then just come into any shape that feels good for you to start. So that might be lying on the back, that might be seated, it might be child's pose, it may even be standing. Just take time to notice what you need as you start to ground in order to begin our practice together. And maybe you're closing the eyes or just softening the gaze. And start to tune into this motion, this flow of your breath here. And as always, we're just starting with a gentle observation. So can you notice where your breath is moving in your body? Maybe you place your hand on your belly. Maybe place one hand on your heart so you can just notice a little bit of feedback. And sometimes this process of slowing down to notice the breath allows you to just lengthen the breath a little bit more. And if it feels comfortable for you, maybe letting your exhales get a little bit longer than your inhales. As you really feel into this idea of slowing down and letting go. Each exhale melting just a little bit deeper into your breath. And then before we start to move together, we're going to come into 3 breaths as a community. So when you're ready, start to soften and let all of the air out of your body. And then let's take a big inhale together. Feel the belly expand. Feel the ribs move out to the sides. And then take a big exhale to side out. We'll do 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. And last round together. Inhale. And exhale. And then whatever shape you've chosen, take some time to come onto your back. As you arrive onto your back, if you're not there already, bring the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, hugging knees in, and then maybe start to draw circles here, moving the knees in one direction. Really allowing yourself to feel a bit of a massage here. Getting a little bit of feedback from the body, and then draw circles in the opposite direction. And then when you come back into center this next time, place your left hand on your left knee, your right hand on your right knee. And then you're going to bring the knees in towards the body, and then you're going to open the knees out towards the side. So left goes to left, and right goes to right. And then you're just drawing circles here, pushing the knees away, letting them meet, and then bringing them back in towards the chest. So just draw a few rounds here. And I know we didn't mention it at the beginning of class, but just a reminder, as always, move in ways that feel good for you. Add on, take away, take rest when you need rest, whatever rest looks like for you. Not getting caught up in what the practice looks like in either of our bodies, and taking time to notice your body. And then let's change directions of the circles and moving in the other way. So just finding, again, this really gentle massage and taking that time to notice how the body's feeling, maybe even the pace of your breath. And then the next time you meet your knees back and center towards your chest, let that left knee relax, left foot comes down, left knee is bent. You're going to interlace your hands on top of the right shin and hug the right knee in towards your body. If it's comfortable, stay here, or you can play with extending that left leg out. You could always keep the knee bent. The left heel wants to stay on the ground, and then I'd like you to flex the left toes towards your shin, almost as if you're standing on the earth. And then you're using your exhales to bring that right knee maybe a little closer in towards the body. So actively creating a little bit of compression here. And then notice the breath as it goes up towards the thigh. And with your exhale, you feel your belly soft. And then from here, let's start to extend that right leg up towards the sky. So you can interlace the hands maybe behind the thigh if that feels good, or hands could even come down by your side, yogi choice. You can also keep a bend into that right knee, and then let's start to draw circles here with the right ankle. Moving in one direction, and then moving in the opposite direction. And let's come into a little bit of stillness here. See if you can bring that right foot a little closer in towards the gaze. Just be mindful. Remember, bending that knee at any point. Breathe here for 3. Left leg continues to reach out, flexing the left toes, active legs for 2. And then start to bend into the right knee, releasing. We're going to come into a twist. So that right knee is going to come over to the left side. Arms could extend into a T shape or cactus arms. Left hand could always come onto the right knee. You could always bend both knees so they come together. And then just send the breath into the right side body. Gaze might look over to the right side for another 2. And then use your next inhale to come all the way back up into center. Give that right knee one more squeeze in towards the body. And then we'll take it on to the other side. Start to bend the left knee if it's not bent already. Left sole, the foot comes down. Right sole, the foot comes down. Left knee comes in towards the body. Interlace the hands onto the left thigh. Staying here, maybe extending that right leg out. Right toes flex towards you, so it's as if you're standing on the earth. And remember, if the hands on the shins doesn't feel good, you could always come to behind the thigh if that feels better. And then again, use the breath, find that gentle massage as the left knee comes in towards you. And when you're ready, let that left leg reach all the way up towards the sky, lengthening the left leg, maybe interlace the hands behind the thigh, maybe letting the hands fall down, your choice. And then just draw some circles here with that left ankle. Maybe a couple little cracks and creaks, a little bit of feedback. And then changing direction. And then coming back into center, and then maybe see if that left foot can get a little closer into the line of vision. Option is always there to bend the left knee. Breathe here for 3. For 2. And then start to bend back into the left knee, coming into that twist. Left knee crosses over to the right side, taking the twist that supports your body best. Left arm extends out. Gaze can look over to the left side or up towards the sky or the ceiling, wherever you are. And then soften here for 3. Seeing again if you can keep that connection to the movement of the breath in the body for another 2. And when you're ready, slowly come back into center. Hug the left knee in towards the chest. Hug the right knee in towards the chest. And then bring your forehead up to meet the knees, coming into a little ball. Breathing into it. And then use your exhale slowly. Let the shoulders and head lower down. We're going to make our way into tabletop position. If rocking along the spine feels good, give your spine a little bit of a massage. If rocking doesn't feel so great, remember you can roll to one side and find your transition. As you come into tabletop, think shoulders stacked on top of wrists, knees under hips. And then from here, we're going to move into cat-cow. When you're ready, inhale to peel the heart open, gaze is up. Exhale to round through the spine, push them up. Inhale, peel the heart open. Maybe close the eyes. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, round the spine. Breathe into it. You're going to flow through with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. One more each side. Inhale. And exhale. And then let's come back into our tabletop position. From here, we're going to extend the left leg out, reaching towards the wall behind you. And then shift the weight into the left hand, reach the right arm out, reaching towards the front of your space. And then from here, you're going to start to bend into the left knee, but you're going to bring the knee out towards the left side. And then you're going to bend into the right elbow, and you're going to create that cactus arm on the right arm. And then you're going to lengthen both arms all the way back. And then as you exhale, bend that left knee as if the left knee is coming up towards the left elbow and create your cactus arm on the right arm. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to bend both. Hold here for 3. Push down through the left hand for 2. I'm going to open all the way out. And then exhale, let the right hand come down, let the left knee come down, and just rock the weight north and south here, massaging the wrists a little bit. And then we'll take that on to the other side, coming back up into tabletop. Extend the right leg back, shift the weight into the right hand, extend the left arm back. So find your balance here first. Then when you're ready, the left arm is going to find cactus, and that right knee is going to come towards that right elbow. And then extend all the way back. Inhaling here, exhale to bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to bend. Hold here for 3. Keep the right foot active. You can flex the foot for 2. And then extend all the way back. And then as you exhale, let the hand come down, let the knee come down. And again, just massage the wrists a little bit here, rocking north and south on the mat. And then rock a little bit east and west, so left and right. And then as you come back into your neutral, tuck the toes. It's meeting downward facing dog. Glide your hips up towards the sky. First downward dog together. Start to pedal out the feet, bending into one knee and the other. Maybe you start to sway the hips a little bit. Maybe you rock a little bit from plank to downward facing dog. I want you to notice the hands. Spread the fingers comfortably wide. See how the shoulders are feeling today. Play with squeezing the shoulder blades together and then starting to separate them, finding external rotation as the armpits take a little peek towards each other. Breathe for 3. For 2. And then let's start to walk the hands towards the feet at the back of your mat, arriving in a forward fold. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhale, fold you forward. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, find your flat back. Exhale, fold. One more like that. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back, we lengthen. Exhale to fold. Hands come down. Walk yourself out into your downward facing dog. Once you're arriving downward dog, take a breath here. Exhale to side out. And then let's roll forward into plank, knees or not. And we're going to lower all the way down onto our stomach for a count of 3. Lowering down for 3. For 2. And then let the belly touch the ground. Let the tops of the feet release. Roll the shoulders up and back. Plant the palms by your ribs. Inhale, baby cobra. Peel the heart forward. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. And from here, pushing up into supported plank. And then find downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Tuck the toes. Hips come high to the sky. Breath in. Breath out. And then take a peek towards your hands. Bend the knees. Step towards the top of your mat. As you arrive, inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms up. Heart open. Gazes up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale to fold. Hands down, step back into your downward facing dog. Hips come up towards the sky. And then from here, right leg comes high, 3-legged dog. Let the left heel sink down towards the earth. Let your gaze maybe look to the back or up towards your belly button. Push the top of the mat away. Right toes are shining down so your hips are squared. Breathe for 3. Maybe play with trying to puff those left toes off the mat. Even if your heel is lifted like mine, play with that idea. It's cool if they don't move. Mine don't move, but it's an action. And then step that right foot forward, right side low lunge. Left knee comes down. Inhale to reach arms up alongside ears. Exhale, hands onto the hips. Good. So from here, we're going to let the right knee come past the right ankle as we soften the hips forward. And then as we exhale, we'll find half split, lengthen the right leg, shine the right toes towards you. I want you to think flat back here. Inhale, come forward, soften the hips. Exhale, lengthen back. One more. Inhale. Exhale to hold. So I want you to imagine dragging that right heel towards you, feeling your heart open towards the top of the mat for another 3, for 2. And then come back into your right side low lunge. Tuck the left toes under. You can use your hands if you need to support you. We're coming to high lunge. Think about your left heel reaching all the way back towards the back of your mat. Square the hips, right hip back, left hip forward, right knee stacking on top of right ankle. Arms are going to reach up alongside ears. Breathe here for 3. So I want you to notice if you're coming into a back bend, think about hips getting a little bit closer towards the ribs. You might need to soften that back knee to support you. For another 2. Then let your hands come down to heart center. Shift the weight into the right foot. Bring that left knee up and in towards your chest as you come to standing at the top of your mat. I want you to stack your left ankle underneath the left knee if it feels comfortable. And then open your left knee out towards the side, keeping the hips pointing to the top of the mat. And then come back to center. Left knee opens out like you're opening a door. Come back to center. And then open out, and let's find tree pose. Sole of the foot lands on the inside of the right thigh. You can use your hand to support you. Your foot might also be grounded today. So find your expression of tree pose. Breathe here for 3. Hands can stay at heart center, or you can grow your tree for another 2. And when you're ready, hands come back to heart center if you've moved them. Turn that left knee forward towards the top of your mat. And we're slowly going to come into our warrior 3. So starting to let the weight come forward as you start to lengthen that left leg back. So your warrior 3 can look very different today. Any variation, you can extend the arms. You can bring your hands down to the earth. If you've got blocks, your hands can come to your blocks. If you're playing with arms extended out towards the side like a T, maybe by the hips, give yourself an opportunity to play. We're going to breathe wherever you are for another 3. For 2. We're going to step back into our high lunge. Keep those left toes curled under. Inhale to reach arms up alongside ears. And then with your exhale, warrior 2. Opening up. Back foot running parallel with the edge of the mat. Your right knee's opening out so you can see your right pinky toe. And then I want you to create some awareness through the legs. About moving the feet, it's as if you're dragging your feet together. And then your fingers are going to reach up towards the sky. So as if you're trying to keep an elevator door open, or if you're telling someone to stop. And if it's comfortable on the neck, you're looking over to the right. See if you can create a couple more wrinkles across the top of your wrists. Breathe here for 3. We've added on the legs. We've added on the arms, but keep that dragging action between the legs for another 2. And then when you're ready, cartwheel your hands down to frame the right foot. You're going to step left foot forward to meet right. Both knees are going to bend. You're going to inhale to chair pose. Arms alongside ears, sit bones low. Breathe for 3. You can always bring hands to heart center for 2. And then when you're ready, inhale, come all the way up into standing. Exhale to Tadasana, mountain pose, hands down by your hips. Roll the shoulders up, soften down. One more like that. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale to soften down. And then we'll flow through. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. As you exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, find length into the spine. Exhale to fold, hands down, right foot steps back, left foot follows. Finding your plank, knees are not, breathe here for 3. Think about pushing the mat away, And then dragging the hands towards the feet towards your hands for another 2. And then lower all the way down onto the stomach. Tops of the feet release. Roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale as you come to your back bend. Baby cobra, cobra, upward facing dog. It's yogi's choice. Exhale, find your downward facing dog. You roll over the toes. Take a breath in here. Exhale to let it go. Let's let the left leg come high. 3-legged dog. So again, let that right heel sink down towards the earth. Relax the neck a bit. Notice the hips. Left hip also pointing down. And then again, can you play with this idea of puffing the toes off the mat? And they may not move. Mine don't move. But it's an action to maybe see if that heel will sink a little bit more for 3. Noticing stillness for 2. And then let's step that left foot forward, left side, low lunge. Right knee comes down. Take your time. Inhale, sweeps arms up. Exhale, let hands come onto your hips. And you might want to support the right knee depending on how your mat feels under your body today. And then from here, let that left knee maybe come past the left ankle. You might not make it there, don't sweat it. And then as you exhale, half split. Lengthen the left leg back, shine the left toes towards you. Keep a flat back as you fold. Inhale, bring you forward. Ooh, that's my knee. And then as you exhale, lengthen back. Left leg lengthens, left toes shine towards you. One more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, lengthen back. We'll hold here. So find that traction like you're dragging your left foot towards you. Actively flex those left toes. Breathe for 3. For 2. And then when you're ready, come back. Left side, low lunge. Tuck the right toes under. And then moving a little slower than normal. Reach that right heel all the way back as you float up into your high lunge legs. And then notice what's happening in the front body. Can you bring the hips a little closer up towards the ribs? As you tuck the tailbone a little bit here, right glute turns on. Arms can reach up alongside ears. Breathe for 3. For 2. And then let your hands come down to heart center. Start to shift the weight into the left foot, and you're bringing that right knee up and in towards the chest. Don't worry if you have to take a couple steps to get there. Flex the right foot underneath right knee. From here, with hands on hips, open that right knee out towards the side, keeping your hip bones pointing towards the top of the mat. Inhale brings you forward. Exhale, you open the door. Inhale, come forward. And let's bring our hands back to heart center. If you've changed the variation, turn your right knee forward towards the top of the mat. And then super slowly find that warrior 3. So keep the right leg really active as it reaches all the way back behind you. So you're maybe staying high in your warrior 3. That's awesome. You may be lowering. Your hands might be coming to blocks or the earth. You can take a different variation with your arms on this side if you prefer. Remember, you're thinking about balancing something here on the low back. So making sure your hips feel level. Breathe here for 3. Wherever you are is perfect. Letting yourself fall in and fall out for another 2. And then tuck those right toes under, bend into the left knee, finding your high lunge as you inhale, arms up. And then as you exhale, find warrior 2. Back foot runs parallel. Maybe take the stance a little bit longer. And then you notice, left knee is opening out to the left. Can you see the left pinky toe? Arms actively reach. Maybe gaze looks over to the left. And then again, let those fingers point up towards the sky. Keeping your elevator doors open. Soften the shoulders. Breathe here for 5. Letting the breath move through you for another 3. Strong legs for 2. And when you're ready, let's cartwheel the hands down to frame the left foot. Step right foot forward to meet left, bending into both knees. Find your chair pose, arms up, getting into it. And then as you inhale, reach arms all the way up towards the sky. Exhale, let hands come down by your sides. Tops of the feet relax. As you inhale, find your back bend. And then as you exhale, find downward facing dog. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. Option to find a pose of rest. Option to hold. We'll breathe here for 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. And for 1.
Good. If you have taken in child's pose, let's all meet in downward dog. And if you're in downward dog, pedal your legs out a few times, side to side. And then we're going to bend deep into our right knee from our downward dog. Our left heel is going to draw down towards the ground. You're still going to push the mat away from you, lengthen your spine, reach your chest towards the back of the room. Breathe for 3. For 2. And 1. Switching sides, bend deep into the left knee. As you bend deep into the left knee, draw the right heel to the ground, pushing the mat away, lengthen the spine, breathe. 3, 2, 1. Let's come back to our downward dog. And then take a big inhale from your downward dog. As you exhale, I want you to shift your weight forward to your plank pose and then hold your plank. Breathe in your plank. Lift up. Root your hands into the ground. Do a puff through your back like you're in a cat. 3, 2, 1. Back and up. Downward dog. Inhale. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. Shift forward. Hold that plank. Breathe. Use the core. Lengthen. 3. Look forward. Lengthen that neck. 2, 1. Back and up. Downward dog. Inhale. Awesome. Let's do that 1 more time. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Shift forward. Holding the plank. 3, 2, 1. I want you to lower down through your chaturanga. Remember your knees are there. Hug your elbows in. Up through your back bends. And your next exhale. Hips go back and up. Downward dog. Good. From your downward dog, let's take a child's pose. Taking a few moments, a few breaths in our child's pose. Letting your arms either reach forward or letting your arms reach back. Letting your hips sink down towards your heels. Begin to lengthen your spine, lengthen your neck, soften your throat. Breathe. Let's take a few more breaths here. Breathing for 5. Coming back to your breath, checking in with yourselves, noticing how you feel here at this point in your practice for 4. Good job for 3. For 2. And 1. All right, when you're ready, begin to slowly lift yourselves up. We'll make our way back to our downward dogs. Take your time to get there. Good. Okay, from your downward dogs, I want you to reach that right leg up to the sky. Right leg reaches up to the sky, left heel draws down towards the ground. Lengthen your spine, push the mat away from you. Good. And then from here, bend your right knee, open your hips all the way towards the right. Stack your hips. Your knee becomes the highest point in this pose. But can you square your shoulders? So can you reach the right part of your chest towards the back of the room? Push the mat away. Breathe here for 3. Draw that heel towards your butt for 2. 1. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, we're coming to warrior 2. So bring your right knee to your chest. Plant that right foot between your hands. Walk it up if you need to. Drop the back heel. Windmill arms up. Warrior 2. All right, so we're not going to see my head. Pay attention to your raka though. We'll figure this out next time. Good. Arms are reaching strong either side of the room. Good. Tucking the tailbone under. Engage the core. Breathe here. Good. Take a big inhale. And on your next exhale, reverse it. Reach your right arm back and up. Slide your left down the back of your leg. Still bend deep into that front knee. Open up your chest. Breathe through the right side of your body. Good. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Come back through warrior two. Windmill the arms all the way down. Come to the ball of your left foot. Step your right foot back to your plank pose. Good. Okay, from your plank pose, you're shining your toes to go towards the left. You're shifting your weight to your right hand and you're coming to your version of side plank. So maybe that's placing that left foot in front of you. Maybe that's coming to your forearm. Maybe both feet are stacked, reaching that left arm up to the sky. Tuck the tailbone under, engage your core, stacking those hips, stacking those shoulders. Breathe. Good. Take a few more breaths. 3. You're doing awesome. 2. 1. Bring that left hand back to the ground. Shift your weight back and up to your downward dog. If you want to move through a flow right now, move through a flow. If you don't have to. A few breaths here for 5. Arriving back in downward dog in 4. In 3. 2. And 1. Sweep the left leg up to the sky. Left leg reaches up. Right heel draws down to the ground. Okay, from here, we're bending the left knee. We're opening our hips towards the left. We're stacking our hips. Our knee is the highest point in this pose, but we're squaring those shoulders. Reach the left part of your chest towards the back of the room. Breathe here. Draw your heel towards your butt. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. As you exhale, you're coming to warrior two. Left knee comes to your chest. Plant the left foot between your hands. Walk it up if you need to. Drop the back heel. Windmill arms up. Beautiful. Warrior two. Find that foundation. Left knee's in line over left ankle. Work on shining that inner left thigh up towards the sky. Tucking the tailbone under. Arms are strong. Take a big inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Left arm goes back and up. Set our right down the back of our leg. Open our chest towards the sky. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Come back through warrior two. And then windmill the hands down either side of the left foot. Come to the ball of your right. Stepping the left foot back to your plank. All right, you know where we're going. From plank, we're going to our side plank. Shine our toes towards the right. Come into your variation. So whatever that is, planting that right foot in front. Come into your forearm. Legs are stacked. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Tuck the tailbone under, engage the core. Hips are stacked. Shoulders are stacked. Open up your chest. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Your hand comes back to the ground. Good job. You shift your weight back and up, downward dog. And if you want, you move through a flow. If you don't, stay in downward dog, pedal out, push the mat away, or of course, a brief child's pose. You choose. Arriving back in downward dogs in 5. You're doing amazing. Keep breathing through for 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're sweeping the right leg back up to the sky. Take a big inhale, not here for long. As you exhale, come back to warrior two. Knee to your chest, plant the right foot between your hands. Drop that back heel, windmill up, warrior two. Beautiful. Breathe. Take a big inhale. We're reversing it again. Reach your right arm back and up, slide the left on the back. 3, 2, 1. You're bringing your right elbow towards your right knee. You're sweeping your left arm all the way in front of your face. You're coming to extended side angle. You're opening your chest towards the left. Breathe through the left side of the body. Lengthen it. Keep reaching through. Still bend deep in that front knee. 3. Good. 2, 1. You're going to reverse it again. We're moving through a wave. So inhale, go back and up. And then exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Beautiful. This time, inhale, come back to warrior two. Let's straighten our front leg out. Good. Okay. Straighten our front leg out. Make sure you're trying to shine that inner right thigh up towards the sky. Arms reach really strong. Don't lock that front knee. From here, begin to reach that right arm forward as you pull your hips back. So reach, reach, reach. Lengthen as much as you can. Then bring the right hand to your shin, the ground, a block. Your left arm reaches up to the sky. Triangle pose here. Good. In triangle pose, I want you to pull that left shoulder back. Pull that right shoulder back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathe here. Look up if that feels good. Work on shining that inner right thigh up towards the sky. Breathe. A few more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Bring your left hand to your hip. Bring your gaze down towards the ground. You're going to bend back into that right knee. Your right hand is coming to a block, to the ground, whatever you have. As you shift your weight forward, you're lifting that left foot off of the mat. You're opening your hips all the way to the left. You're flexing your left foot. Imagine you're pushing that left foot into the wall behind you. Stack those shoulders, those hips. Maybe you reach your left arm up to the sky. Maybe you float that right hand off of the ground. You can't see me doing it. Keep breathing. Good, playing around. Open those hips. Of course, if we fall, that's completely fine. Keep playing. Maybe you float that hand. Maybe you don't. Any variations work here. A few more breaths. You're doing amazing. 3, 2, 1. I want you to step all the way forward. Come to the top of the mat. Take a forward fold. Grab your elbows. Maybe take your peace fingers. Wrap them around your big toes. Let that head sway side to side. Breathe. Head is heavy. Good. Okay, release your hands wherever they are. Let's move through that flow, second side. So we'll inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. That's exhale, forward fold. We're going to do that again. Inhale, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, sweep up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the ground. We're stepping back to our plank. You're lowering down through your chaturanga. Hug the elbows in. Up through your back bends. And your next exhale, hips go back and up. Downward dog. Breathe. Awesome. Downward dog. Sweep the left leg up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, left knee all the way to your chest. You're coming to warrior two. Plant that left foot. Drop the back heel. Windmill arms up. Warrior two. Arms are strong. Take a big inhale. Exhale, reverse it. Left arm back and up. Slide the right down the back of your leg. Open your chest. Still bend deep in that front knee. Take a big inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow, left knee. Sweep the right arm all the way in front of the face. Pull that right shoulder back. Open your chest. Lengthen the right side of your body. 3, 2, 1. We're moving through that wave. So inhale, reverse, back and up. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. One more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. This time, inhale, come back to warrior two. Straighten that front leg. Begin to pull those hips back as you reach that left arm forward. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen as much as you can. Left hand to the ground, or shin, a block. Right arm reaches up to the sky. Good. You're opening your chest towards the side, pulling that right shoulder back, pulling that left shoulder back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lengthen the right side of the body. Good. Keep breathing here. A few more breaths in your triangle. Look up if that feels good for 3, 2, 1. Right hand to our hip. Gaze comes down to the ground. We're bending into that left knee. We're shifting our weight forward. Left hand to the ground, a block. You sweep that right leg off of the mat. Play around. You're opening your hips towards the right. Stack your hips. Pull that right shoulder back. Flex that right foot. Imagine you're pushing it into the wall behind you. You're stacking your hips like you did in your side plank. You're using those muscles to help you stand like you did in your tree pose, your warrior three. Keep breathing. Any position, any variation works. Maybe float that hand. Maybe lift the hand off for 3, 2, 1. Step all the way forward. Good job. Take that forward fold. Wiggle your legs. Let your head drop. Grab your elbows. Just breathe. Good. Okay, bring your hands down to the ground. Good. You're going to step that right leg back, coming into a tabletop. Step that left leg back to a tabletop. Good. From your tabletop, slide that right knee to your right wrist, right ankle, left wrist. You're coming to a cooling pigeon. Slide the left leg back. Awesome. Okay. Take your time here. You'll slowly lower your bodies down to the earth. No rush at all. Breathing into your hips. And if there's any pain in your knee, I'm going to show you how to do this on your back. You're going to come onto your back. Your right ankle comes to your left knee. If you want, you can lift that left foot off the mat. Grab the back of the left thigh. You want to begin to push that right knee away from you as you draw that left knee in. Breathe. I'll stay here with you. When you feel you want to move away, take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Feel your body sink a little bit deeper into this pose. Take another big inhale. Take another big exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. Let's take 5 more breaths wherever you are for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lift yourselves up. If you're on your backs, feet come back to the ground. Windshield wiper your knees side to side. Coming back through your tabletop. If you want to take a downward dog, of course you can take a downward dog. And then we're going to come to our cooling pigeon, second side. So your left knee goes to your left wrist, your left ankle, right wrist, or do this on your back. Your left ankle goes to your right knee. And then lower yourselves down, whichever pose you're in that feels better for your body. Taking your time here. You don't need to rush in this. You can slowly lower down. Taking a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Feel your body melt a little bit more into this pose. Let your breath guide you here. Let it help you sink a little bit deeper. When you feel you want to move away, I encourage you to take a big inhale. Take a big exhale. Take 5 more breaths. We're breathing for 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift yourselves up ever so slowly. Good. If you're on your backs, you can come all the way to a seated position. But of course, if you ever want to move through a flow, you can move through a flow. If you need a downward dog, you can. I'm going to slide all the way into that left hip. Pull my leg all the way around. My legs are going to come straight out in front of me. We'll let a few of you get there if you took a flow, if you needed a downward dog. You're eventually going to bend that right knee. Bring the right leg all the way over your left. Your bottom leg stays straight. Your hands will come behind you here. And then we're going to reach our left arm up to the sky. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, your left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Your body twists all the way towards the right. Maybe you'll deepen this twist and you'll bring your gaze to come behind you to go a little bit deeper. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, let's come through center. Bring your hands all the way to the left. Counter twist. Good. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hands come behind you. Uncross your legs. Soles of the feet go straight out. Wiggle them out. Good. And then switch sides. Bend the left knee. Bring the left leg all the way over your right. Right arm reaches up. Taking a big inhale. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Turning all the way towards the left. Maybe you'll deepen this twist. You'll bring your gaze to come behind you. Breathe into here. Taking a big inhale. Good. And as you exhale, twist all the way through center. Hands come all the way to the right. Counter twist. Good. And then inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Hands come behind you. Uncross your legs. And then bend back into them. Soles of the feet come to the earth. We'll windshield wiper your knees a few times, side to side. And then from here, we'll make our way all the way onto our backs. As we arrive onto our backs, soles of the feet are still on the earth. You're going to bring your arms to come out to a cactus shape if that feels good. And then your knees will fall to the right. Your head, your gaze will go to the left. Of course, if you want to cross your leg over your other one, any sort of side twist works well here. Whatever feels good, whatever your body needs. Take a big inhale. And exhale, feel your body melt a little bit more into this pose. Letting your heart open up a bit more. Let's bring your head back to center. Bring your knees back to center. Let them windshield wiper a few times, side to side. Eventually allowing them to fall to the left. Your head, your gaze goes to the right if that feels good for you. Taking a big inhale. Exhale, melt a little bit more into this pose. Yeah, bring your head back to center. Bring your knees back to center. Let your arms come down beside you. Windshield wiper your knees a few times side to side. And then from here, we're making our way to our final pose of Shavasana. If you want to hug your knees into your chest, go for that. If there's any last few movements you feel your body is asking you to make, listen to that. Honor your body. Move through those last few poses. And as we arrive into our final pose, let's take a big inhale here together. Take a big exhale, sigh, release. Let's do that again. A big inhale. Big exhale. One more. Inhaling deeply. And exhaling. Giving yourselves permission to fully sink into the mat, into the earth. Letting each part of your body get completely heavy. And if you wish to stay here for longer, you can, of course. We encourage you to do that. But if you're ready, you can begin to wiggle fingers, wiggle toes, let the head move side to side. Maybe reach your arms over your head, your feet all the way to the front. Take one more big, giant stretch. And when you're ready, you can let yourselves roll over to one side. But again, if you want to stay longer, stay where you are longer. If you're ready, you can join us in a comfortable seated position, hands at our heart center. Let's take one more big inhale together. Big exhale. Namaste.
Namaste. Thanks
so much, everyone. Thank you, Erica. That was great. Sorry you could only see half of me. Yeah. That's it. Have a great day. Or if you have the means to donate, amazing. We're just happy everyone can be here with us as well. I think we've said this a few times, but we're just and we are so thankful and grateful for the donations and the community coming together for this really, you're welcome, Olivia, really important cause that means a lot to both of us. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. So much
Thank
love. We'll see you
you.
guys next Monday. Have
See
a
you next
wonderful
Monday.
week.
You're welcome, everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Whit.
Bye, Erica.